Is there anything in your childhood that you feel affected your life forever, negatively or positively? Anything that occurred in your childhood? Now, previously you had
things.
Okay,
I mean, like
a few things. Okay,
like shoot, what, losing your first fight,
against Mike.
seeing my mom, my dad argue,
Okay,
seeing the cops be called on him, shit like that.
okay,
Shit. I think we spoke before. I told you like 8th grade, like
your first heartbreak.
and shit, like all that type of stuff.
Okay, those
But
things
I mean,
affected you.
all those things, like I said, just like everything else, molded me into being who I am.
Okay, okay.
No,
And-
no, like I don't make any, no excuses about anything,
Okay,
But I mean everything, like losing my virginity, shit, all that. Everything.
okay. Now,
Affected me forever.
I do want to
Yeah.
go back for a second.
Yeah.
You said that when you had your first child, after the first time you held your first child when you were 18, you were in
I
North.
just turned 19.
You had just turned 19. You were in North Dakota when your child was
When he
born.
Yeah.
How did you get to North Dakota?
I was playing college basketball.
You were playing college basketball
at Minot State University.
at Minot State. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. And,
okay. That's actually in Minot, North Dakota.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, where Wiz Khalifa was born. A lot of
Really?
people don't know that. Yeah.
Okay, so how'd you get to Minot?
Had a cousin that moved there for the Air Force
Okay,
and just finished high school.
right.
My cousin Malika.
Okay.
That's my baby.
Shout out to Malika.
Shout out to Malika.
Okay, so she was already living there, and you moved with her, or
Yep.
like how?
She's named after my mom.
Okay, okay,
My mom's middle name is Malika's first
Okay.
name. So we've always been close. Like I'm first grandchild in the family
okay.
on my dad's side.
Okay.
And first boy on my mom's side.
Interesting.
So Malika and I always been close. When she was taking this long drive, because she was driving to move there with her newborn child, and
Oh, so she just had a newborn too. So your two
So
kids
she
are
was
growing up
relocated.
together.
No. We moved out there before my son was born.
Okay.
My son was born while I was out there.
Okay, got it.
You know.
Oh, so
Well,
your
she
son's
moved out
older
there, I'm sorry.
cousin.
I was going out there to visit to help her move in. You know
Really?
what I'm saying?
And you wound up
But
staying?
I ended up getting a basketball scholarship.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
that's another thing. Like people will make excuses, man. Like for me, I didn't get a basketball scholarship coming out of high school.
Right.
I had to go get one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Those opportunities didn't come to me. I didn't get the GPAs.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. Proud about it. My friends went to college right away.
Okay.
They had those households that were on them about going to schools.
Right.
They had people helping them fill out financial aid and all that stuff. And I'm not saying I didn't because I could have used the resources at school.
Okay.
But how many kids really do? You think about that shit, but care.
Got it.
I just wanted to go to college. But when I finished high school, everybody started saying, I ain't got the money for that. I ain't got the money for that. That fueled me to figure it out. So when she was bouncing, I said, this is my only opportunity. I went out there, called every college in the area, and I went and tried out for the team, bro.
So you're from the city in Wilmington, Delaware. The city, you're a city kid.
Yeah.
And then you moved to Minot, North Dakota. What was that experience like?
It was a blessing because I always remembered the quote, a man has to go into the wilderness to find himself.
Okay.
So for me, North Dakota was that wilderness.
You felt like you found yourself. How so?
Throughout, I was taken from what I was used to. You know what I'm saying? I was forced to adapt. And then on top of that, I was getting in trouble back home.
Right.
So it was best for me to leave anyway. Honestly, I remember I had to go to court one time, and the judge told me, go ahead and leave, and I'll come back here. You know what I'm saying? So shit, kudos to him.
So that was the last time you went to court back home.
Mm-hmm.
What was that for?
I left from North Dakota, bro. I was on probation for some shit.
Okay.
I remember my PO was calling me, talking about, you gotta come back home. I'm like, man, I was out in North Dakota trying to change my life. I ain't give a fuck about what he was talking about, bro. You feel me? Y'all gotta get me.
Okay.
Spend those funds.
So he knew, your probation officer knew you were in North Dakota.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, they'll just be dicks, man. They'll do whatever they think they can get away with.
Right,
But,
right.
The government only scared who they can.
So you played basketball in college for 4 years?
Yes.
All at Minot?
Mm-hmm. No, I did some transfers in there.
Okay.
because I kind of treated college like the NBA. I thought I was going
A free agent?
Go there. Yeah, I was rocking, man.
So you left Minot and went where?
I left Minot because I was trying to go to the league. I was
Okay.
like, man, let me go get a championship over here.
What did you play? What was your position?
I was a point guard.
You were a point guard. Okay. And shooting guard.
combo.
Okay. So you went from Minot to where?
I ended up going to Oakland.
To Oakland, California.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Alameda County.
Okay.
And didn't stay there long.
In fact, that's the College of Alameda. Okay.
Yeah,
So you mentioned you were there for like a month.
It might have been about a month, a little bit longer.
Okay.
I didn't stay there too long.
Okay.
I ended up going back to North Dakota.
Okay.
Right, and then after North Dakota, because this year where I did that moving around, I redshirted. After North Dakota, I went to a school in Chicago.
Okay.
Called Sauk Valley.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, Sauk Valley community.
Yeah.
You played basketball there.
Yes.
So compare the three neighborhoods. So you were in North Dakota, the three states in general. Like, how would you compare Delaware, North Dakota, Illinois, and California? Like where you were.
Compare them, I wouldn't compare them, but Delaware to me was kind of like North Dakota in a sense.
Really?
It's that North Dakota was spread out. Hell yeah, they got the same stuff. Movie theater, bowling, alley with a bar.
Right.
Same stuff.
So North Dakota is exactly the same. Like people from the city, from like a regular like rural city, like cities that we've heard and states that we are more common, we kind of know what they're like. We're like the hood is the hood is the hood.
Yeah.
You've been to one city.
Way more polite there.
Way more polite than in Wilmington.
Difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, big difference. Big difference. When I say the same, I just mean like you adapt to something.
Okay.
And then you notice, no matter where you at in the world,
right?
It's all the same. It's just different placements.
So were there big differences between like Oakland and Chicago?
Oakland, man. Oakland was amazing.
Okay.
Seeing palm trees for me was an experience.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everything about Cali was cool. I felt like I was supposed to be there.
Okay. And then Chicago.
When I had to go back to North Dakota, I cried on that bus.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So you caught the bus. That's a long bus ride home.
Well, I flew there, but
they caught the bus back.
Out there, I had to bounce.
Right.
But it was a blessing just getting the hoop out there with those cats, man. Cali dudes is different. The Bay Area cats is different.
Okay. How so?
Smooth, man, shout out to them. They so smooth.
So smooth.
They just real cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
okay. And then Chicago. So you went from North Dakota and then to Chicago.
Yeah,
How was Chicago?
Chicago taught me how to hustle.
It taught you how to hustle?
Like it's a big reason why I am who I am. Our years there.
Because of Chicago.
And we moved there after I graduated high school.
Okay. Really. Okay. So you're in Loves Park, Illinois.
Mm-hmm. That's where my mom lives.
Okay.
Yeah,
now,
still.
how would you compare that to Wilmington? The differences.
So you got to think, like, I told you my mom worked hard to get us out of where we came from.
Got it.
So when we left, we're coming from the East Coast to the Midwest.
Okay.
Money changes. So the money she was making on the East Coast is more beneficial.
Okay.
In the Midwest, life is a bit slower.
Okay.
Us coming from the East Coast.
Okay.
So we was able to get what we paid on the East Coast more in Midwest. So life in Illinois to me is beautiful.
Okay.
My mom living good.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sure she would tell you she could do better.
Now, is that where you were doing your modeling in Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago, Wisconsin, Indiana, Philly, New York.
Oh, modeling took you all over the country.
Yes.
Interesting. What was your favorite place? Wisconsin, really? Where were you in Wisconsin? Madison or Milwaukee? Madison.
Yes.
Now,
I mean, I love Chicago though.
Okay.
Chicago's awesome too. But
Okay.
I'm saying, Wisconsin got some pretty women.
Really?
Yeah,
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Some of the prettiest women.
Okay, that you saw, that you've seen in your.
I
Okay.
ain't offending nobody.
Let me ask you, what is your overall perception of how your childhood affected your life? Like overall.
Bro, I think about the first beating I ever got.
Okay.
Right.
You remember it?
Yeah.
You know what you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wanted more ice cream, right? So I got ice cream.
You
I
wanted
still love
more ice cream?
Yeah. But we had the chocolate syrup.
Okay.
Back then it was the kind that hardened on top of the ice cream.
Okay.
I don't care for this kind today.
Right.
But I wanted more syrup. My mom
Okay.
didn't give it to me. So I threw the bowl of ice cream at the wall, man.
Really?
Yeah, she tore my ass up. I That's funny. I remember that, right?
Okay.
And I went to stay with my grandma for like a week. And I ain't talked to my mom. That was my first beating.
Okay.
It's funny. Now you bring up all these childhood memories. I think about with that. There was another one I just forgot real quick.
But that one, you saying that first beating affected your life because of how?
Because I think that shows how, even as a kid, I didn't take no for an answer, bro.
Huh.
You feel me?
Huh.
I just didn't settle for that shit.
Huh.
No
So she
matter.
didn't beat it out of you. It was always in you.
Nah, man.
Okay. Okay.
You know, even then, like I told you before, the first book my dad ever gave me was a Malcolm X book.
Okay.
Like a Frederick Douglass and that Turner biography.
Okay.
So.
You read
maybe
those.
He knew too. Maybe he's seen it too.
Right.
You know?
So what do those books do to you? Like reading those?
They build character.
Okay.
They build character. Because when you know who came before you, you
right.
know who you are.
Right.
Like that shit is empowering.
Okay.
You walk different. You know
right.
what I'm saying? And I feel like that's another reason why you asked me how did having both parents affect me.
Right.
I feel like that right there helps you out. Because when you look at I won't say a lot of our leaders.
Okay.
But a good amount of our leaders have both parents. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I think about them, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They all had their parents. You know? So I guess it does really affect people. You need to know where you came from. Or you need to have some type of guidance. Like my daddy not always been there, but I found leadership characteristics in other men.
Interesting. Okay. Now you cannot speak for them, but in your personal opinion, are your kids having a better childhood than you had?
I would like to say yes.
Okay. Why?
But at the same time, it's so different these days because now the kids want to be behind the phone and they're so digital.
Right. Right. You know, technology has changed.
My parents were more hands-on.
Okay.
You feel me? Nowadays, I feel like parenting is a bit laid back.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean? It's still hands-on. Don't get it confused. I'm still in a PTA. I'm still showing up to the dances.
Okay.
I'm still chaperoning school trips.
Right.
You know, still got a tight leash.
Right.
You feel me? But it's more, I ain't gotta be all aggressive like my parents was with me.
Okay.
All in the face, like you know, it's this or that. Like I ain't got to because they're more articulate nowadays from learning so much on the internet. I can just have a conversation. I can build with them and see why they are the way they are. And then we can build off that.
Okay.
And let them know, like, look, if you do this, this is how it's going to be. You know, and the thing about that's different. See, growing up, I was a knucklehead. I had to learn through experience. You know, I feel like my kids, not only will they learn through experience, no, that's inevitable.
Right.
But they also listen. They understand there's options and things. So they're kind of, if you plant seeds, can't tell them what to do. Because telling you what to do, telling them what to do don't work. Telling me what to do never worked. Okay. You know, it led to tattoo after tattoo after tattoo after tattoo. You know, don't do your hand. All right, Rayvon, just don't touch your neck. Or just don't touch your face, man. Now it's all over the place. My whole body is covered with blood. So
let's see the hand.
This is a hybrid T-rose.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is a eagle owl.
The eagle owl. And then you got the face tattoo.
Yeah. It's a traditional rose with my birth year. A traditional rose
with your birth year. Interesting. Okay.
And yeah, I mean the eagle owl is just I feel like I have similar qualities.
Okay.
Like I spoke on my father being wise.
Right.
You know, I feel like I've been wise. I tried to be wise in the decisions I made. I ain't saying I'm the smartest. I ain't saying I'm the most righteous.
Right.
I'm not. But, you know, like I said.
So with that being said, I want you to give some advice to blank-year-old Rayvon. You pick the year. Give some advice to blank-year-old Rayvon now that you're the man that you became.
You know, maybe I would have told myself.
Wait, what age?
Just like I think from even 11 to 21.
Okay. 11 to 21-year-old Rayvon.
I think I could have told myself to be patient with myself.
Be more patient? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I've always yearned. Maybe today I put pressure on myself.
Okay.
deep down inside of me, I always felt like it was in me to be a leader or lead people, those that I come to life with. I can't say everybody because I can't speak for everybody. Not everybody gonna respect me, but those around me,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I've always felt like I was supposed to lead my people.
Okay.
Which is why I am who I am today, a personal trainer, you know, health professional. I feel like I'm doing my deed to help. But I think I would have told myself to be more patient with myself. I think I put a lot of pressure on myself. I think I would have told myself to go ahead and face the fears that I thought, you know, things may have not worked out, and they did. You know, now every day I pray for more and more courage. You know, I fear nothing. You know, but yeah, I think that'd probably be it. Be more patient.
With everything that you went through, you feel like you turned out to be a good dude.
Yeah, good is subjective. Perspective. Once again, you know what I'm saying? I'm good to somebody.
Right.
Somebody will tell you, yeah. You know, somebody else might not tell you. Might tell you a different story. You know, I'm happy with myself. I know I want to be better. You know what I'm saying? You know, my prayer is strong. You know, I am who I am. I get better